So this weekend marks the return of Raspberry Party Pillow. A super fun beer. There's kind of a story about this one. So this is really Michelle's beer. Bottom line, it was her idea. We were at Haymarket 5-6 years ago now, and we were drinking one of their beers called Pink Sock Monkey, which was a raspberry flavored wheat beer. Michelle absolutely loved it. So we're on our drive back home, coming back to the brewery. She's like, why can't you make a raspberry beer? I'm like, Michelle, you don't understand brewing. You don't understand how this works. And then I got to thinking, it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe you do understand how this works. Let's do it. You know, I got a bad attitude sometimes, but she has great ideas. And really, this is back when our Hefeweizen was called Eichenweiss, for those that have been around for a minute. Thus was born the bride of Eichenweiss, since Michelle is my wife, and I'm Eichenweiss. She's the bride of Eichenweiss. It was around Halloween time, so it made perfect sense. You know, Michelle's even the one who kind of pushed us to even make a Hefeweizen. So back when I was home brewing, I'd make Hefs pretty regularly. She loved them. We opened up here, it's like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. We're doing Belgian wit beers. We did some of those, they were okay. She's like, dude, when are you gonna do the banana beer? When are you gonna do the Hefeweizen? I love that beer. And again, I'm like, Michelle, you don't understand brewing. You don't understand how this works. Turns out you did understand how this works, because our Hefeweizen's always one of our best selling beers. Way better selling than Belgian wit ever was. It's a delicious beer. So again, this beer, Raspberry Party Pillow, really an ode to my wife, the lovely Michelle. It's delicious. It's got like it's almost like it's dessert in a glass. It's got like a real nice fruity note. It's got a nice full mouth feel. It's like, what time is it? 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I've had a couple of them. They're delicious for breakfast. Just all around a really good beer. Perfect. It's gonna be around all summer. Draft only, no cans at this point. Maybe next year, we'll see. But I'd say cheers to Michelle. If you see her, say, hey, you're the bride of Eichenweiss. Or maybe you could just say, hey, Michelle, good call on the Raspberry Party Pillow. Cheers. Let's drink some.